This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Wasatch Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Boilermakers will kick this team to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Buckeyes offense has the football first here today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with a first sack of the game.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Trapped again in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The Boilermakers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. We know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Using his legs, it's Hill. As the first down is still going. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back in motion now. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
On the run here, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Will hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Runs through the defender. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They keep him guessing with a run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Has the 1st down and more. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Purdue has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Pulls it in. It's Roberts. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most
touchdown Buckeyes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He shreds the tackle. They bring him down right at the 20.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. The defense has got it. Football comes out.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. It looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Boilermakers pick up enough for a first down here.
Boys, you got this.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Purdue. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Scooped up in the defense.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Hill. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They'll try the ground game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the back gets the football. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a dart right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The pocket breaking down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Here's the second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Play coming up for this offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
By the receiver, he steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Receivers are bunched together. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Roberts. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Working clock with the ground game. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Handoff from the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Boilermakers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late deep shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a two-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, he spins free. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. And it's a touchdown. They're extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.